Hi, today we are talking about my favorite chakra. It is literally your personal superpower, and it is the sixth chakra, your third eye chakra. Hello, I am Jennifer Izagara, and I only realized about a decade ago that my inner child, she needed to be seen. She needed to be heard. She needed to be acknowledged. She needed to be forgiven. And so that's when I started researching and searching for how to accomplish this. What is it? How do I do this? And I first found Reiki. And I love Reiki. I still practice Reiki. I went on to become a Reiki master, but it feels like I'm always constantly learning. From there, I went on to life coaching. It was a spiritual life coach. So that actually opened up my inner child a little bit more, and wow, breakthroughs. So between the Reiki and the life coaching that I was doing really opened me up. So in combining the two, I kept studying more because there's always more to learn. And it helped me. And I find that I love helping other people. And that's what leads me here today. Today, let's talk about some chakras. So you have over 100 chakras through your body, around your body. There's over 100. We basically usually focus on the 7 chakras. And the 7 chakras they're known as, they're energy centers, also known as spinning wheels. And they kind of turn throughout. And they start from about your tailbone area, which is your root, all the way to the top of your head. And there's those basic 7 that most of us know about. And those 7 are all linked to either organs or glands in the body. So moving on, we'll go through the third eye. So your third eye is right here between your brow. It's about this area. You'll see a lot of pictures where it'll be up here and like in the middle of your forehead. I guess it could be, but for the most part, your third eye is right smack dab around right between your eyebrows. And the association gland for the third eye is your pineal. Also, you might hear me say pineal, because I've heard them all pronounced different ways. So we'll just go with it. And your pituitary. So when it comes to your pineal or pineal, it's a tiny, tiny, tiny pea-sized gland that is shaped kind of like a pine cone, and it fits right in the center of the 2 halves of your brain that meet. It's like deep in there, right behind your pituitary. And so that is the glands that associate with the third eye. The pineal, it produces melatonin. It's the master regulator. It's in charge of their circadian rhythms in your body. It helps with your sleep and awake cycles, stress levels. It helps to adapt to change, how we perceive life in general. That's what these glands do. So there's a lot going on with that little tiny gland, and that's what your third eye is associated with. So now your third eye chakra, it is, when I say superpower, it's a superpower. So your third eye chakra is into your intuition. It's into opening, broadening visions. It's a motivation and a creation. It connects us to source and however you see that. Opening the third eye, awakening the third eye, we're able to attain our superpowers. And that has to do with whether it could be astral traveling or deep into the clairs, like clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, all of those. You can go into telepathy. It is a superpower. Like I said, like throw on a cape and a crown, you got it. So So everyone is born with the third eye open. We all have the superpower when we're born, and it's easily suppressed in so many different ways. And we'll start with a few different things. So even as a child, at certain times, and you might have had an imaginary friend. You might know children who have seen deceased loved ones, who they have vivid dreams. There's children that sense other people's energies at such an early age. And oftentimes when we are children, it tends to go suppress. It suppresses because we might have an adult who doesn't understand and says, no, you can't have an imaginary friend. No. And they make us feel crazy. And the adults don't necessarily know that they're doing it. It's just, it's society and what we're taught before. So what started out as innocent suppressing ends up suppressing, and can have your third eye go dormant to a point. It's awake, but it's just kind of hanging out. It's hanging back there waiting for you to actually acknowledge it again. So let's talk about what else inhibits the third eye. Physically, with the pineal gland, calcification, consumption of different chemicals, whether by consuming, smelling, or absorption in through the skin, like lotions that you might put on that have certain chemicals, those get into the blood system and can end up affecting your pineal gland. Cigarettes, smoking, those kind of toxins also affect. Fluoride. Yeah, fluoride. We find it in the water. We find it in our toothpaste. We find it in so many different ways. But all of these types of toxins can cause crystals and calcification of the area around the pineal gland, which in turn will suppress it, and you won't be able to fully use the gland nor your third eye. And so what can we do about it? So healthful wise, let's go with, you can do different herbs. There's turmeric, nutmeg, tamarind, blue lotus. You can do iodine rich foods, which would be seafood, and kelp. Those are great additions to your diet to help break down the crystallization and the calcification that goes around the pineal. Decreasing the EMF and the blue screens. We are connected all the time through our blue screens. I have a job that I look at a computer for 8 hours a day. So yeah, that will close off and inhibit my third eye. But decreasing the EMF, decreasing the blue screens, it's so important to go into natural light. Now, don't be looking at the sun, but having the natural light, and then also going into darkness, because that will activate and work with your pituitary and your pineal. So those will help you strengthen. Sleep. A lot of us here might laugh at that. Sleep is very important. It helps that circadian rhythm. It helps those glands. They need their rest, but they need to be active at the same time, if that makes sense. So that's really important. Now, exercises to help you open your third eye. So one of the easiest ones would be like maybe yoga. I've taught yoga and meditation and breath work before. So this is a huge one that can help you in so many different ways. And I'll just do a simple one, seated here, because I don't want to back up too much. So say like a sun salutation. Now, whenever I do anything and I want to concentrate on my third eye, because that is my choice, that is what I'm choosing to look at that time, it's always about intention. I will hold my hands at my chest, and you're welcome to do this with me. And I'll breathe in and out. And then I'll go ahead and envision going up through my throat chakra into my third eye. And I will open my hands at my third eye, opening to the sky, and then pressing around. And I can do that 3 times because I feel like my intention is to open my third eye and open to source. And it's a total visualization to open it. Let's say open. And that is one yoga exercise with the sun salutation. Usually did that standing up, but do big circles coming up through the body and opening up. Chanting, sound vibration. Now the sound for the 6th chakra is the Om sound. And that's a universal sound. It's the vibration helps you open. And the Om sound is good for the third eye and the crown. So when you say Om, you'll go, just take a deep breath in and out and just go Om. And breathe that out. And do it one more time. Breathe in and exhale. Om. And the vibration, that sound, is one that will open up and help you keep open your third eye. I hope I explained that well. Affirmations. I love affirmations. Okay, so I'm going to try and share a screen here with you to show you. Maybe I won't. Let's not share that screen. However, so the third eye affirmation, 2 of them, because the third eye is expansion and seeing outside of where you are right here. So a good one would be, I choose to see a larger picture. And then what does that look like for you? I choose to see a larger world than what is in front of me. I choose to see a larger world than what is right in front of me. And when you say that, what do you see? Like for me, I see the world, I see our planet Earth, I'll see the universe around it, and how broad that can get is really up to you. But that's a practice, it's a vision, opening up that vision. And then there's short meditations, and I'll take you through just like a 30 to 60 second one right here also. And it's, again, it's intention and visualization. And you can't go wrong with this. It is just whatever you see. So let's go ahead. Just go ahead and sit in your comfortable position. I said, this is just impromptu. It's all good. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Center yourself and breathe in. And exhale. And on this next one, I want you to breathe in and out. And I want you to see and envision your third eye. So breathe in. See your third eye and exhale. And as you sit here and continue to breathe, breathing in and out, comfortably and casually, I want you to focus on the third eye that is between your brow. And I want you to see the light. The light can be whatever color you choose it to be. For me, it's usually more of a white to a light purple. Indigo is the color of the 6th chakra, but there's no wrong color. What is it to you? What light do you see in your forehead, between your brow? Breathe in and exhale, see that light. And as you continue to breathe, I want you to see that light expanding and opening, and that light is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Breathe in and out. And the light becomes almost like a projection where it's in front of you and projecting all around you, and it's just light. No pictures needed, just light. And breathe in and out. Relax and open your eyes. And so the question there will be, what did you see? Did your light get bigger? Was it something that you think you need to practice a little bit more to open it up and make it a bigger light that consumes and opens and sees the bigger picture? It doesn't take long. Again, your third eye has always been there. It's just how you want to use it. The last thing, so simple. It's laughing. Laughing and giggling and smiling. Those things reduce stress. They relax the body. They increase the energy flow. And they make everybody around you happy too. So just increases certain hormones in the body also. So just laugh and giggle and smile. And even if you can't find something, just smile, because it's contagious and that helps others also. And then that in turn helps you, and that helps create the bigger picture. So I hope those help. I hope the exercises help. And as we go on with this throughout the week, and if you have any questions about the third eye, I'd be more than happy to help and answer those with you. But most of all, when it comes to the third eye, most of all, be open to yourself. What you see, what you hear, what you feel, allow your inner child in you to play and to practice. As the adult, remember that you are not alone. There is a vast universal energy network around you, and your possibilities are endless. And thank you for watching and being with me today. And may you have a beautiful day. Thank you.